can follow the story. Now. Okay, so you were at the Court of Ether to try to find anything about this worm cult, to find the worm, to find the
Sky King's tomb.
The tomb of the Sky King, because the guy told you to, and that's legitimate reason.
He stole a dagger.
Well, yeah, you didn't even steal it. The guy stole the dagger. He's like, hey, this guy did the problem, but you got to fix it. Or whatever. I don't know.
Because he had a question mark over his head.
That's right. So anyway, the earthquake happened because you didn't stop or you screwed up the ritual. Why, I'm not sure again. Because if it's summoning the worm, I thought that's what you wanted. But anyway, you stopped the ritual, and it was some Kuatua, or whatever they're called in this game, tried to do it. Because some Duergar, now that we know they're actually dwarves, which screwed up the last 10 sessions of mine here, because I thought the whole time they were... Even the pictures, they look like deep gnomes. They didn't have beards. They're bald. They look like deep gnomes to me. But anyway, my fault for not researching a little bit deeper. So the Hungry Gar, or whatever they're called, there was a Hungry Gar wizard that was trying to manipulate them, and he is off to Hagagraph. Because Hagagraph is the city of Duergar, and the idea that or whatever they're called, Hungar, the idea is that they broke off from the Sky King because they're like, hey, we're not going to follow you, so we're not going to go to the surface. So they moved like 2 blocks over and made up their big city. I'm still trying to follow this story. So they almost got to the surface, I guess. And the Duergar said, no, we're going to go worship this evil god instead, and we're going to move in next door and be almost at the surface.
Yeah, but in fairness, they didn't know how far the surface was away.
Sure. So you guys are following this gnome. Now, you have the Everywhere map. The Everywhere map has been attuned to the worm, but you don't understand it. Now, someone in Highhelm might be able to understand it. Somebody in Hagagraph might be able to understand it. Now, help me out. The only reason why you'd be chasing down this guy is curiosity?
He's bad?
He's bad?
He was controlling people?
So you guys don't know either, then? Because I don't. I don't know why you'd be chasing that dwarf.
He dropped a bunch of rocks on our head. And we're not happy with that.
Did he? He told some fish people to stop the ritual, and you happened to be there in the way.
Yeah?
I mean, the only thing I can think of...
He's got a carrot?
And again, maybe you guys could tell me more, but the only reason why I can think of is that you heard rumors he's going to do something with an army, right? And whenever Duergars do something with an army, it's normally bad because of racism, right? Prejudice and racism.
Well, in fairness to the rest of the party, they're all regular dwarves, so it's probably against them specifically.
Yeah. Because
we also need to get those diary pages. Do we have any indication that any of those are in Hagagraph?
Well, no, you only just started to pick those up during the little path here.
Yeah.
So that's not even, I hate to say it, but that's not even related to the story. I mean, it's related to the story of the Sky King, I guess, so maybe, I guess.
I mean, our ultimate goal is to find out what happened to the Sky King.
True. Yep. Absolutely. Because the ghost told you to.
And the Duergar could be... I'm an expert in dwarven lore. I like to pursue my studies. It's if the Duergar broke off, there's a decent chance that they have records of part of the journey.
Excellent.
Or what the Sky King did afterwards. I mean, that's really the key, is what he...
Yeah, because he left, right? They built a tomb, and then he went, you know what? No, I'm leaving. See ya. I'm going to get all my big worm, and I'm getting out of here. and they never saw him again.
He might have gone back to Hagergaff.
Or
That's how
maybe went to
Dune ends,
Arrakis.
So if your
Yeah, I was
guys'
gonna say-
quest for lore is driving this, then that's better than the plot they're putting out there. So anyway, on the way to the Darkland, you came across some Morlocks, and I kind of scribbled them. I thought they were Grimlocks. Grimlocks are the blind ones. Morlocks just have really big eyes that look blind. You can see how I
okay.
could get confused. Grimlocks have no eyes and are in caves. Morlocks have white clouded eyes that live in caves. So, and I hope
Do we have any
Morlocks aren't the
idea-
Pathfinder version of Grimlocks.
Do we have any idea what Rolgrimder is and Goldgridge are?
On the map.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Okay.
I have no information on this. It's probably coming in the last chapter, I'm guessing. It's just a guess. So anyway, some Morlocks were chasing you, a whole bunch of them, and you guys found your way into some ruins. I was saying this to Randall too, actually. I like a lot of the encounters they've done and so on. I think there are a lot of very interesting encounters that they built. The city stuff was a lot of fun. The alternate, the social combat, so to speak. All those things I think are a lot of fun. I just find the story difficult. But that's just me. And disappointed because I love dwarves so much.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a flip of Bloodlords.
Really? I loved everything about Bloodlords, except the story was a bit stretched. It could have been a 3-booker, then they stretch it out to 6.
I just meant the not communicating that if your PCs do the ritual, half of the combats don't count.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, they do negative damage to us.
There was definitely that as a problem in the writing. Yeah, that was definitely sure. They didn't talk to each other in that one.
I read it.
Okay,
Who went through the ritual?
so Bolin, he said, "Hey, look at that rune over there." Ah.
All right,
Don't worry,
catch
we'll
up
come
to
back
us.
for you.
So you took the stuff out of those. They were there, and these Morlocks were actually undead. And this building here, I do have a description. I'll just put in chat for you. And the doors are actually barred on this side with axes that have been shoved into it. So you can unbar them easily. It takes a manipulate action to remove them. So in combat, it would mean something.
Maybe take 10 or 20 minutes to rest and refocus first.
Okay, I will add 10 minutes, you guys, to your thing. Let me know if you need another 10 minutes.
Anyone willing to do a heal on me? Medicine?
I got us if those two want to do a lay on hands and refocus for themselves. Oh no, that's Bolin who has lay on hands. All right, well, good for Sten.
That is a ridiculous amount of healing compared to what I actually needed, but thank you. It was very nice of you to heal me. Are you going to be all right?
I think so. I just got to give it another round. Can we do 10 more and then I'll get.
You guys want to do 10 more?
I would
Yes.
like to.
Okay, I'll advance 10 more minutes. Do your thing.
Alrighty. Good job, gang. Now, Darren, get down from that tower.
I'll get him down. There we go.
If the Morlocks were going to charge us, I figured this was a good position to take up in case they did.
I'm worried about going into the room that they've barged from the outside.
I'm just doing this to get the map view for the other
Yeah,
side.
let's check the rest of the outside first. I'm gonna go all
All
the way
right,
around.
as you head over in that direction, you do hear coming from over here somewhere someone yelling up, "Hurry up! It's not like I have an eternity to wait. Is it your goal to make me suffer?" And also the
What's
staircase over there. I'll describe the staircase that you're looking at. And that is where Fagin is, by the way. With you guys, over to the south, there is a fountain, which I'll describe down there. Nice of you guys to split up. I appreciate it.
Gonna go up to where we heard it. Is this like a balcony or
It's
just
a
like
balcony.
steps?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna try and climb it.
You want to climb the balcony. Okay.
Try better in my dwarven form. Yeah.
That's a success.
There.
So
Really climb.
you climb up.
Voice is coming from behind the door. Or
It was actually coming from where you are right now.
do I see anything?
Nope.
That's funny.
Well, if Fagan's not saying anything, Metro's just gonna be like,
Yeah.
hello?
I heard a voice, but there's nothing up here.
Nobody?
Yeah. It's like magic tricks.
I will try 2 spells. 1, detect magic, and 1, read aura. I'm hoping between the 2 of them, I might be able to detect something up in that area.
You do not.
Okay.
Huh. Well, I say we should worry about the big building first.
I'm gonna open this door while I'm up here.
Okay. Go ahead. So I'll put
Oh,
a
boy.
description in the room here.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
you see a creature come out of the bones, and it does attack you. But while it's attacking you, it is also you hear a voice. The same voice that you just heard. I'm an ancient dwarf matriarch. My soul is trapped.
I just close the door.
I'm going to put you in combat, so maybe on your turn you might be able to. Yeah. All right, Fagin. At the beginning of the combat, you can make this perception check. This does not cost anything. Okay.
And it's going to be one of those nights. Got it.
I'm gonna cast Vitality Lash with this thing. Oh, roll damage first.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna close
That's
the door.
definitely one of those things.
Quick question. From where I am to this spot here, is that within 30 feet, including the vertical height?
Yeah.
Great.
Yump.
That's one action. Second action, we will cast Protective Wards. And last action, I'm going to tap my shield or my staff on the ground. Oh, I already put it on. Excellent. End turn. Hi. I thought you
Make
might
ready.
need some help.
Your turn comes.
Oh, I closed the door. It's all right.
It looks like I just had some encounters, so I don't know. Part of me wants to stay here, but I'm going to move on.
You're gonna climb up. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll post an athletics check for you. Success. You can move up. Okay, you've used 2 actions.
And then I position on the other side of the door there in my turn.
It is your turn. It will be your turn next.
Petro.
I guess I'll also try to climb up, but I'm gonna do terrible.
Success.
Oh,
Go ahead and move up. And you have 1 more action.
I'm gonna spend my action yet trying to yell through the door. How do we free your soul?
It is your turn.
Okay. Because I guess you thought creatures couldn't open doors. Weird. But you hear a voice saying, "The Morlocks! Destroy the Morlocks so I can be free!" Now the rest of you, not Fagin, everyone else can make a perception check. This is for free, and you can do it now.
At least took his action.
No, I have 1 more action left.
Yeah.
Excellent. Going to attack with a claw.
Okay. I'm going to try the Vitality Lash again. This thing. They tell me it's good against undead type things.
Okay.
Particularly. And then I am going to raise my shield.
This white, by the way, is looks like a dwarf, an ancient dwarf. Dwarf warrior whose black beard and hair trail off into wisps of dark vapor.
All right. Do I waste a high level spell? No, I'm not going to. 1, I'm going to maintain my spell. Increase left click. And then I'm going to cast a 2-level phase bolt because it's hard to see that guy. Or 2 action.
That's a hit.
That was a fun turn.
Make ready. Your turn comes.
Well, I guess we're all in on this.
Okay, it ought to roll the save for me. That's cool. Oops. Every time we play Pathfinder, something new happens.
And
Sometimes
sometimes
it's
it's good.
Sometimes, yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's good.
It is your turn.
No, stop attacking my body. No, go and get rid of the Morlocks so I can be free.
It will be your turn next.
Well, I closed the door. You came after.
Can I like sense motive what she's saying?
Here you go. This does take an action, I'd like to point out.
Nope, that's fair.
You don't think that voice is coming from the white at all. It's coming from behind it. Someone who might be, I don't know, invisible.
I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna do it because you gave me information and I have the spell for it.
Revealing light. This is exciting. So I will add. I will roll the save. I will succeed, which means what? The light affects the creature for 2 rounds. So what does the light do?
They're dazzled.
They're dazzled. Okay, I'll put that on there. Invisible becomes concealed instead, so I'll put that on there. And then I will I'll remove the invisibility for now. And then I'll remove the undetected.
Cool. Now we all see that thing.
It's your
Yeah,
turn.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that is
neato.
I love that.
Paizo, why do you hire the best artist?
All right, this white is going to continue attack. It's not a...
Oh wait, did the white not make a
This
save?
pagan going to use shield block.
No.
Oh, the white needed to do that save too? Oh, I guess it did.
It's
Hold on.
it's
I
an
apologize.
AoE. Oh, you're good.
I critically fail, which means the light affects creature for 10 minutes, so he is actually dazzled. I will roll a D20 for that attack, and I succeed still. All right, so you applied the damage to yourself, did you? Not yet. So Fagin can apply that damage.
Okay.
And then I have a drain life issue. Come on, computer, catch up to me, would you? We barely started. What the hell? Sorry. Don't know what's going on here. Drain life. So here's the fort save. Okay, you succeed. What?
Oh,
What was that?
I was going to say I would use a hero point, but never mind.
I'm all for using a hero point. Do you wish to?
Yeah. No, I'm good.
No, don't. No. What's the hero? God, Jim. Thing. Because I had you targeted, so it wants to put the temp hit points on you. I'm just going to add it manually to myself. I know where that goes. All right. That was one action, even though the DM's annoyed. I will attack with a claw again. Attack with a claw again. It's Fagin's turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast Untamed Form. And I'm going to change into a frog. Everything should be able to handle it on my own this time. We'll see. And then with my last action, I'm going to bite the white.
Flavorful. Tastes like vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will remove the white.
All right.
All right. I know they're temporarily kind of visible, so I will cast. Oh, one, I will do this first. Two, I'll cast Dispel Magic, targeting the invisibility.
Okay. So go ahead with your counteract.
Ugh.
19, I believe, is a fail. Let's see where the invisibility comes from. Second level spell. Your Dispel Magic is second level, so yeah, that's a fail.
Do I want to hero point that? 12, 7. I'm going to try a hero point.
Excellent. Fail.
Still a fail. Wow, okay. I thought I was closer than that. End turn.
You are next.
All right, I step over my frog friend into the room and proceed to attack.
Miss.
Sorry, I rolled damage because it just come up on my thing.
Ooh, that's a hit. You roll a 20 on your map. That's nice.
Give it the business.
And he made his save. I like how it auto saves now. That's really cool.
It's your turn.
All right. What does my script say? I have a script for this person. My script says I'm going to cast that spell. Okay. So, cast. Do I target myself to do it? Maybe. So let's find out.
I'm going to attack of opportunity if it's manipulate.
That's really interesting. It's saying that I should be casting a spell I actually don't have. Am I missing
Classic.
something? Is there an item that gives it to her? Nope. No. Is it called something different? Hey, there's something else.
That's quite
Is it
probably.
called something different? Maybe.
I don't know what spell you're casting, so I
Yeah, I
can't
know.
tell you.
I'm gonna look it up here.
Yep.
Spells. Oh, yeah, it is called something different. So good. And I don't have that spell either. Excellent. Yeah, because
Well, you can drag it from the remasters because those are the actual spells.
that's fine. So then I have another spell I'm supposed to cast, which is going to be my next thing to do. So let me see. Hey, that one actually has a thing here. It's a line spell. Okay, so I will cast that spell, which will provoke from Fagin and Maldurin. It's the actual attack roll I do the concealing part for. So.
Oh, there we go.
All right, so it looks like Fagin hit, but Maldurin missed, and that's a crit, so that screws up her spell. So I will take damage. Wow. So she can't. That was unfortunate.
A little froggy.
Okay, well, she thinks that maybe that frog is the thing I need to worry about. So she is going to, as her last action, attack with fangs. Oh, wait, no, I can't because I don't have reach. Why doesn't this thing have reach? Please tell me why this large snake does not have
Well,
reach.
because it doesn't have any arms. Yeah, so it can't reach anything.
Yeah, okay. God damn it. So I guess I'll attack Melderin.
Oh, I'm kind of thankful that 20 was on the flat check.
Right?
All right. There's also some venom. Here is the fort save. You succeeded. We'll move on to Petro.
Woo! We're gonna sing a sad song about all the snakes dying. Then we're gonna throw some needles at them.
Again, I only check to see if it's on the attack roll. If it isn't on the attack roll, then I do it on that check.
Oh yeah.
And usually
Yeah, I
on
was about to
spells, for
say.
some reason, it doesn't roll it on the attack roll. So
Well, let's see.
yeah, so spells it
Hit.
doesn't do it. So that's a hit.
Woo! I'm just gonna sneakily edit this dirge because I'm gonna sustain it.
Okay, let's see if it attacks me as I hop stride my way over here.
Nope.
And then I'm going to try to target it. And then try to bite it twice with my jaws. Nope. No.
We will make the bubble bigger. And we will phase bolt it.
That's a miss.
Oh, that was the flat check. So
know.
spells don't do them? Okay.
Spells, when you
Cool.
attack, it won't actually roll it. It's only
Okay.
on the caster.
It
So.
will be your turn
Awesome.
next.
So it's probably best that you don't roll and not get disappointed.
True.
Is our nemesis here frightened? Did that dirge of doom affect him?
Correct.
I can't tell.
Yes.
You guys can't see the conditions? And do I have something turned off?
No, we can.
Okay.
I can see it.
What does that do?
So I'm going to use shattered defenses and
He's
swing.
off guard. Okay, so I put off guard on him. No, that's only if you hit. Okay, I'll remove it.
Correct.
Technically, you can't do.
Can't do it yet, that's a
Shattered
press
Defenses
action.
first.
Press actions you can't do on your first action.
All right, it'll be my second action.
Okay.
So my first action, I appear to have missed. See, it's hard to see. Now I will try to do a shattered defense.
Excellent. You have one more action.
This thing's hard to hit.
Just swing at him. Map 10.
It's your turn.
All right. The script says now And I am going to use that spell. Okay, what's that spell do? I believe I've used that spell once before. Have I mentioned I hate spellcasters as a DM?
As a DM, yes, I agree.
I love spellcasters as a player. It's my favorite. Wizard hasn't always been my favorite. All right, so I'm going to cast this spell, which will provoke from Fagin and Maldurin.
I just add on whatever spells I like beforehand. Like I kind of have a core handful on every list. All right.
Did you attack it? You didn't look like you attacked it.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Didn't look like Maldurin attacked it. Fagin missed.
I dig attack, but I don't think he was targeted.
I may use it. No, I'm gonna save it.
And then target and make another one. That's usually what we do, Dad.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Terry. You don't target, it's like a die on the floor, which is sometimes good. All right,
Man,
I will burst, and no matter what I do, it's going to only get 2 players because of the doorway. That sucks. And did I actually cast a spell? It's way up there, is it? Of course it's way up there.
Yes, I found it.
So,
Basics fort save.
Fort save. Oh, no, wait. If I roll sorry. If I roll damn it. I won't count that for you, so don't worry. I'll roll the
okay.
damage. And then in the damage, Fagin's already used his thing.
Yes,
You'll see
I
that
see.
there's a fort save above the damage part. See? Better.
No one's allowed to take my blood.
Oh, and
So next
yeah, I
to
guess I
Fen,
should.
there's
Yeah,
a
I'm
fort-
working on it. I'm working on it. I clicked the wrong spot. Sorry.
So that looks
When you
like
click and you
fail.
hear a die roll. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
it
you
is.
could take the damage.
Damn it.
Uh,
Ow.
So creatures in the area are concealed. Do they actually already do that? Doesn't look like they did. Okay. So to all creatures outside the cloud. So the first time each round you sustain the spell, you can do more damage. Cool. Can I pop that out? I'm sure I can. Pop out, man. One of the things that D&D has added from Pathfinder that I really like, that whole pop out individual message thing. All right, so that was 2 actions. And then I'm going to, my last action, I'm going to bite Maldurin again. Let's see here. I missed because they're concealed. Petro, does that concealed go away now? It's I believe it was 2 rounds, right?
Yeah, her dazzled and concealed because she's no longer invisible.
Yeah, she's no longer concealed. She is
invisible.
back to invisible, which I will put back on.
I am gonna. She has level 4 invisibility. That's
So
crazy.
you're out of the cloud, so you are no longer concealed.
Yep, and she is no longer concealed to me, which doesn't matter here. I spent an action sustaining dirge, so for my last action, why not? We're gonna guidance the fighter.
Okay, that's been
Right
auto put
there,
on.
you can get him.
Okay, she is concealed to me.
More than concealed. Invisible. That's a
Invisible.
50-50 chance.
Wish I had a different form. And that applies for save spells too, right?
Anything you have to target. So AoE, no. Like a Burning Hands or something like that, or whatever it's called in this game.
Yeah.
Fire breath.
Breathe fire.
Yeah, I'm sure it's called something.
Sorry, I'm sensitive. Wishing I had insect form. Okay, I'm going to just attack. I'm going to attack once.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Attack twice. I'm going to drop the frog form. Free action. And raise my shield as my last action. Well, yeah, nerd targets.
All right. Maintain. 5, 10.
Technically,
I
you're
hate
still
this
concealed
room.
because technically you're still in the cloud. Oh, you're moving in there? Okay, so you're no longer in the cloud. So you're no longer concealed. I'll remove concealed.
20. And my last action is I'll just pop up a shield. I don't have a lot of actions
You
left.
are next.
I'm going to swing in the direction of the near miss that I felt from that hissing breath. Lord have mercy. And hoping that my friend is still frightened, I will do another shattered defense.
Well, it ain't the invisible stopping you.
Yeah, she's hard to hit naturally. Never mind the invis. We started off so strong.
It's your turn.
All right, I'm not going to maintain this miss. Nobody's in anymore. And my script is sort of over, so I can kind of do what I want now. I think that spell will still be better, so I'm going to cast it, which provokes from Fagin and Maldurin if they wish to take it.
Yeah, I'll just try and punch it. Oh my lord.
Thank you.
You stopped the spell.
Twice.
Thank
Wow.
you
Okay.
very much.
Yeah, I didn't want to burn a third level to get rid of that.
Okay. Man, that frog or whatever the heck you are now is annoying.
Oh, battle
I'm
toad.
just a regular dwarf now.
Regular dwarf gets bitten. Good news. Regular dwarf is probably okay with venom, right?
Not really. I have the kind that I'm protected against undead stuff.
That is a fail, which means you're in phase 1, which means you are slowed.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's fun.
Ooh, one action to sustain the dirge. Already extended it, and she otherwise looks like a living creature.
I don't know. I never saw a good picture of her because I
Well,
was around the corner.
we're gonna try to warp her vitality. Ooh,
Okay.
yeah,
I will
or warp with void.
roll my save. I will fail. I'll take the damage. Is there any other effect?
Not on a regular fail.
Fagin only has 2 actions because it was slowed, or still is slowed.
I'm gonna do a untamed form again. This time I'm gonna turn into a bear.
Is bear a medium creature?
They're all medium at this level.
Just like
okay.
the D&D movie, the druid keeps switching forms.
Yep.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Maintain. I'm at maximum level. I never get to this. Cast. In case you care, it's going to hit the creature, but only the creature.
Got it. Give me some damage.
Rolling damage. Don't know if this thing likes acid or not.
All right. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I don't know if I can handle this. Oh, half of 4, eh?
I can do damage to the invisible creature. I feel like I accomplished something.
It will be your turn next.
That's more than Meldurin.
Meldurin is frustrated with his warhammer, so he's going to use a free action to drop his warhammer, and then an action to draw his two-handed battle axe, and send a prayer to Angrid to bless his act.
That's a hit.
This is a frightened. Nice.
And then I will press with my Shatter Defensive.
Oh, well, you got one in, right?
It's your
That's
turn.
more damage than I did.
And I
Okay.
thank Angrid for letting me at least have some skin in the game.
All right, this now has a new script to cast yet another spell that I don't see on his list. Oh, no, it is. It is. Okay, so I'm going to cast a spell, which provokes from Fagin and Meldurin.
Can I use the guidance on this one?
You can
Because
use
I
it whenever
forgot
you
to
want.
use my
There should be a click on. You can turn it on.
Yeah, if you didn't use it yet, you still have it.
I'm gonna re-roll that hero point. Or re-roll that flat check.
The flat check,
You're not
even?
going to reroll that. Okay.
Meldurin's
Just fail.
hit. But not enough to get the. Oh, wow, that was close. Not enough to take off the spell. So it is now sanctuaried. So that means you guys would have to make will saves to attack her. And then with her lax action, she is pleading for her life. She says, I have treasure. Please, I will give you treasure. You can let me live.
This thing deceived us.
Metro, do the negotiations, or I'd kill her.
Used a dead dwarf's body to trick us.
Can I do an action to sense motive?
Okay. I will put the perception check in there for you for your sense motive. You believe she wants to live and not die.
All right. Action to here, action to door. Then Petrol turns around and goes, okay.
You close the door. Okay.
I don't want it to escape.
Got it.
I'm gonna try to bite it.
You ain't shift into a bear for nothing.
Okay, so it is a will save.
Yep. I was just reading it.
Yep. Critical success, which means the sanctuary even ends. You did so good.
Nice.
Sanctuary just fell off of her.
This is a foul beast. This is not a natural beast. It is no place in this world.
You can't argue with the flavor of your choices either.
She screams in pain as it ends her life.
Take my jaw back and forth and roar out.
What happened to her? But she's got to have a spell book, right?
Yeah, let's do a thorough search here. Well done, Fagin. That slippery beast I just couldn't get my blade on her.
Petro's spell to identify it was critical.
I'm
Look,
real
the
glad.
journal.
I'm real glad. I was like, that doesn't feel accurate. It's a woman's voice, but it was a male dwarf corpse.
Sometimes
This
it's
one
hard
really
to tell
like-
with your species. Can you split the coinage?
You wish me to split the coin? Okay, I will distribute the coins.
I would love the spell guard shield, personally, because I'll be using the shield more, and now you can reinforce them with runes.
I don't know. I think the wizard should have a shield.
The wizard is half shield already.
I'm joking. Yes, of course.
It's clearly joking.
Are you sure? I will shield. I mean, wizards can use them actually, as long as you're willing to dedicate the action to.
No, if I'm going to
Right.
shield, I will shield with my spell.
We got another page of the journal. We're up to 1.
I believe you have
What's
all of them
right?
now. If I remember right.
I thought that we needed a lot more than that.
I thought we needed a lot more too.
I thought we
No,
needed
let's see. These
7,
pages can be
but
found.
I think the ring had 5 on it. I think this we did only need one more. After
Well, let me double check again. It's not. Let me see. It's in the items. Colmog's journal. Items, Colmog's journal. Yeah, okay. So the pages were in Event 2, which I already did. All That Glitters, done. F4 in the Ghoul's Place, done. And H10. So you get it. So I'm going to put the item in the nest. Can I put it in there? There we go.
Oh, hello. If no one minds, I will pull that journal into my inventory because it has spells listed. Are these rituals or are they regular spells? Spells and notes are inscribed.
they look like spells. And I, being a bard, can't learn spells the cool way, so they're all you.
Awesome. Thank you.
25 classes. Only the wizard and the witch can learn from spellbooks.
Yep. That is quite useful.
I'll get rid of these pages then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fagin is... We need to fix Fagin. Because he's poisoned.
Oh,
Well-
yeah. I forgot all about the poisoned. Well, the DM forgot it, so I guess the poison went off.
I think
I
I'm
mean,
quite
it's-
fine myself.
Yeah, its final effect is you're just unconscious for like 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, but the end of his turn, he should have made the save. I forgot to do it.
People tell me I need fixing all the time.
And in the game as well.
Yeah.
So are you spending 10 minutes? Is that what I heard? Or no?
I think
Yes.
we should spend
Yeah.
some time and
I need to
repair ourselves.
refocus. I'd like 20 because I use both my focus.
Okay, well, I'll do 10 first, and we'll see how it goes.
Alright, well, Dagon gets my healing. Stan, I failed. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You did so well the last time. I know you still have it in you.
Okay, you guys are trying to do another 10 minutes?
Yes, we will try another 10 minutes.
All right, done, and go ahead.
You doing lay on hands, Maldurin? Okay.
Stan, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Remember, it's Sten. You can do the lowest difficulty and it'll probably fully heal me.
You have more HP than me. But yeah, no, I did 3 more to you. But Maldurin's okay.
Oh, Sten. Apply.
I don't know what happened there, but it made me take 3 damage.
Correct.
Yeah, you
Because
clicked
he
the
was
wrong
that
one.
bad on the skill check. He poked your wounds with salt.
Well, yeah, except I think it was. Oh, was it me or was Meldorn
Both.
you
And
failed
he can
on?
do 2 people at once.
Yeah, it
Gotcha.
rolls separately. I failed on Stan. I succeeded on Maldurin.
Oh.
If you look under the healing number, it has the name of who it goes to.
Oh, well, there you go. So,
All right. We'll continue on. I'll burn a focus point, and that should heal up. Oh, or Maldurin has it. That works too.
Apply healing. That's way. I'm almost fully healed. I feel great.
Yeah.
Let's continue. Do
If
we
I
need
had
to
it,
check
hurt
this
you.
door?
We might as well. We're up here.
Is it trapped?
it's
I'll
not
take a
trapped.
look.
Not trapped. All right. I will post a description in chat.
Oh, apparently we are inverted first for cardinal directions. Good to know.
Well,
go.
it assumed you're going to come from there, so.
I'm going to go up and look at the throne.
Yeah, I'll investigate too.
Okay, I put a religion check in there for you investigating the throne.
There's a smart guy left.
Okay, the stone throne and associated images as belonging to Trud, the Mighty. Trud is the youngest son of Torag, and is the dwarven god of bravery, strength, and defense. He often left behind to guard his father's halls while Torag is absent, and his shrines are oft found in remote outposts and fortifications. So a lot of times they would build the throne and leave it empty, because that out of respect for Trud. Because that's what he
Okay.
did.
I'm going to say a prayer to Rod.
While
I'll
he's
just continue
praying.
to search around.
Let's search. Yeah.
You don't find anything else.
Okay. You don't like checking for traps, do you?
Yeah, it's a way of checking for traps, I like to point out.
I've not fallen into one yet.
Okay. So,
As
with
well.
2 people on
Had to say
the
anything.
staircase,
Speaking of traps,
a haunt appears. And also, actually, dwarf ghosts come from the... Dwarf ghosts come up from the stairs.
never fell into a trap before. Right now.
Technically, it's a haunt. It's not a trap.
So with the
Fair enough.
haunt showing up, It does a howl of agony.
Please tell me it's a weird howl that only goes a short distance.
Fort save, and it's only the two people on the stairs.
We don't have reactions, so.
Okay. Well, you're deafened for sure. I mean, that doesn't for 2 rounds, and then failing is Maldurin, so he's frightened too. And people who critically fail are deafened for a minute. Bards love to be deafened, and are frightened 3. Then we're going to roll for initiative.
I love how the dice heard my hubris and are punishing me, and I respect it. Dad, I'm gonna adjust your frightened down to 1 because you're so brave.
Oh, do I still have one that's invisible? Apparently I do. Okay. Okay, before I begin the counter, I'm going to refresh. These dwarven ghosts come out and say, "Foul ghoul invader!" And they show taunt. They taunt you. And I reload because 1 battle is too many for Foundry.
Somebody say something?
Not I.
Okay, I have refreshed. Everyone has rolled initiative. Begin the encounter.
Make ready as your turn comes.
It's Fagan's turn.
Okay. I don't think I've used this yet, so. I don't know. I might be able to see more up there. I'll just stride 20. Not what I was hoping for. All mixed up. Let's see. Blazing bolt 60. I'll stride again.
In truth, I was hoping that when you guys were battling and like going up to the Naga door, I was really hoping Maldurin was going to walk on those steps to get around to the inside. I was praying for it, but then he climbed the balcony instead. Because 2 battles at the same time would be more fun.
I'll just go out there and try and take hits.
I really did think about flanking through that main door, too.
I was hoping. All right. The Dwarven Ghost. Oh, you're in flank. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, I wanted to draw attention away from Petro at least.
Okay.
I got a lot of health at least.
I think I will. You know, I got to take this opportunity. You're right there. What?
I didn't even get to raise my shield. Right?
All right. Well, then no, I got to try. There we go. Terrible damage. I only have 1 action left, so. Maldurin.
You are next.
You crazy haunts! Go back to sleep. We're trying to clear this place.
Okay, so you mentioning that, by the way, that sounds like an intimidation check. As an action, you can try to intimidate these ghosts away because you're a dwarf. Never mind, you suck.
Do it.
But that was an action. You try to tell the dwarves to get out of here.
It was because they said something about attacking ghouls, and we're honestly not ghouls.
Yep.
All right,
So you were on the right track. Just the rolls, however, didn't help you. Plus, you're apparently very bad at intimidation.
Yeah, I rely more on the truth that my splitting axe derives. So I'm going to attack the one that attacked my buddy. Is that the southern one or the northern one?
Northern one.
What? This is the one that attacked. So
The one that just won.
Critical hit. Big
He might not
20,
be.
lots of
Wow,
damage. The ghost is gone in one hit.
He might not be able to intimidate them, but he can split them in two.
I angered. I said, "Go to sleep," and I'll sweep over and hit the one below finger.
Creature adjacent to the initial target.
Yeah, so there's none. I checked.
He meant thematically sweep, not mechanic.
What the heck is going on?
Fighters be fighting.
Well, at least it's double threes and not double 11s. All right, well, that one doesn't instantly die, at least. All right, because they don't have any loot and you guys don't get XP, I'm just going to remove that one.
It is your turn.
Makes sense to me.
The Angry Dead routine. The faces continue to scream. All living creatures within 20 feet of the steps, which is everybody except for Sten, who's hiding in the back. Well, he hasn't gone yet, let's face it. The three of you will have to make a reflex saves, which I tried to post. Come on, here we go.
Is that a spell?
It's not a spell. It's from the haunt.
The haunt.
Okay, critical fail means you're deafened for a round, but let's face it, you're already deafened for a minute, so I'm not going to deal with that. As far as the damage goes, it is a basic save, so critical takes double. Fail takes, obviously, regular. And there we go. Sten.
It will be your turn next.
All right. Number. Cast.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew. Not enough. Oh, well.
It is your turn.
Got close.
Okay, this one is going to frightfully moan, which is everyone within 30 feet, which is everyone except for Sten, will have to make a will save.
Sir, that has an auditory trait. Since I'm deaf, can I hear this?
No. So it's only Fagin. Only Fagin that has to make the will save. I didn't clue into that. Good for you. Fail. You become frightened 2. It is then going to step here.
It is your turn.
This one here has Petro flanked. Go back to the depths of hell, ghoul.
I might be.
Hell. I can't kill a player if I tried. I meant go team. All right, one more. If I hit my third attack, I'll be pretty happy. There we go. Thank you, Petro the Shirtless.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Still alive with a hit point.
Red.
Your turn comes.
All right. Let's hope they don't have attack of opportunity. Holy action compression, Batman.
Can you move through enemies?
Nope. Let me try this.
Let me reset your movement. Try again.
There we go. Thank you. As soon as I did that, I'm like, that's not how it works. Yeah, why not? Whoops. Oof. I lied. I'm not gonna go for 20. We're gonna stick with the 15. That -3 from Frighten sucks.
Good thing you went up for 15.
But I saw the roll coming and I was like, ooh, +10? That's not enough. Already.
Staying out of flank would be a good plan.
Sounds like a them problem.
Sounds
Well,
like an XU problem.
Yeah, not me. Not no more. Well, you know what? We're gonna draw and shoot them because I can't hear. If I can't hear, I can't sing well.
A damage. Oh,
I love
no
It is your
damage.
turn.
All right. Well, this ghost soldier is going to play tic-tac-toe. Now I'm flanking 2 people with 1 shot. Exciting. I'm going to attack Fagin, though, because his armor class is lower. He's only wearing hides. I hit on 8. I wish I had some sort of other special abilities, but these guys are really, really simple.
Yes.
Round 2.
I'm going to cast 3rd rank 3 action heal.
Oh, they're ghosts. I'm like, you're going to heal. No, you won't.
Come on, big numbers.
Those are big numbers.
Pretty freaking good.
Okay. Did you do the healing? Okay. There's no target. Yes, there is a target right there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
can
You
roll
want me to put
the-
that?
No, I got it. I figured it out.
Okay.
As far as the healing part, you guys can handle that yourself.
And I'm in range because I'm 30 feet away from him.
Oh, that's...
I didn't even know you were hurt.
Yes, I was
Yeah.
down 3 hit points.
Because my treat wounds, I ripped out a couple whiskers.
Wow, you killed 2 ghosts with that.
Yeah, that was a good use of heal. Maldarin, did you get your heal?
No, I was looking to figure out how to do it. It didn't give me.
Do you see the little
There's-
plus next to 22? Hit that and then hit heal.
Thank you very much.
And that's my
You are next.
All right. Again, they don't have any loot, so I'm going to just delete those 2
Did
ghosts.
you? Oh yeah. Did. No loot. Oh, there's still this. Oh, still a creature too. Whoops, never mind.
So I loudly state, by the frayed beer of Taargick, go back to sleep.
Are you attempting an action now to try to intimidate them back? The one almost dead ghost with your shitty intimidation? Yes, apparently. Okay. That was a
Why
fail.
not?
You lose an action. Fine. Just fine.
Yeah, that's what I was
Put you to sleep.
All right. I will again remove that ghost. You have one action left.
All right, it's a harm. We didn't even try to deal with
Look
it.
around. But
Yeah,
start-
that's right. Can you get these people to shut up?
Well, he only has one action left, so even
It's
if you
your
could
turn.
disable, you can't. So, anyone within 20 feet of the stairs, which includes Petro, but not Sten, will have to make the reflex save. So this is a basic save. So a failure doesn't, it's just damage, no extra deafen or nothing. So here is the damage, where you can take half or full. Oh my god, what a terrible roll. What's going on?
I'm sorry, that's sonic damage. I don't take that right now.
Wait, if you're deaf, you don't get hurt by a concussion grenade?
If it has an auditory trait.
Doesn't have an auditory trait. I think you're still supposed to take that damage, sir.
My apologies. I will take it.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if I plug my ears and get hit with a concussion grenade, I'm fine, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
just like if you cover your head with a towel. Blood. Never mind.
Let's get out of here.
Can I make a skill check to try to figure?
All right,
his,
to get rid of
effectiveness?
this haunt, you can use religion if you're trained to ritually pray for the dead, or if you're trained in occultism to exercise the spirit's anger, or if you're a dwarf, which you're not, and you succeed on a diplomacy or intimidation check to order it down.
And how close do I need to be? I presume in the range of its effects.
Yeah, within its effects, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to attempt an occultism check. What do I know about these things? I know that I suck at occultism.
That's
apparently.
right.
And that's, I presume that was a 2-action, like normal disable, so.
So if Petro would have did a diplomacy check, he could have dispelled them?
Petro
Well,
still can. He's a dwarf. He can ask them to please leave.
Yep, I'm gonna do that. 1 second. Let me.
Yeah, because you're still within its effect, so you can do it from there.
Yeah, that's. Woo! My clan pistol helps me here. Wave my gun around, yelling, "Go back to sleep."
That's a success. The angry dead go back to sleep.
Woohoo!
Only 2 rounds,
Thank you.
guys. That was pretty good.
All right, we're in pretty good shape too.
Yeah, I ended this fight better than I started.
Petra's a little hurt, so maybe we take 10 more minutes.
Yep.
I did eat 1 focus point.
Take 10 minutes. All right,
Please.
done.
After the decade goes off, Petro's just apologizing to Sten, like, "You were right. I'm sorry."
You can remove you guys as deafened and frightened.
Can you heal Fagin too as part of that? He got a little hurt. He did too.
Yeah. For my part of the 10 minutes, I'll be patching up. I'm just checking how low you are.
I'm down about 24. I have a lot of hit points, by the way. And I'll have more next level.
You're down 24, so.
Oh,
How about
neither of us.
Okay, well, let's push on.
Are we going to clear that center room?
I think we
When
should.
get-
Well,
I
there's a door down
I don't
here.
know. Since we've done this much of this building, I kind of feel like we should. Oh, did we finish inspecting the stone throne?
Yep.
Anything?
Yes.
I kind of feel like we should finish this building myself.
I
I concur.
We're gonna hit it all anyway.
Should we look for traps?
Yep, I'll take a look for traps.
You don't play any traps.
I'm not frightened.
Okay, I will. Yeah, a bunch of rubble in this chamber, really.
Okay.
Can I remove
You
my
should check
desk?
for traps as you move about.
Yeah, search around.
Oh, you don't
You know,
find
look
anything.
carefully.
I'm going to. Never mind. They're opening doors down there.
Sorry.
Just stairs out. You want to check out the balcony?
Yeah.
Go for it. I'll meet you out there. Hello.
That
All right,
would have been a
Pagan
good
sees
door
the
to check
south.
for.
That continues on down, like, out of this place and continues on the area that you're going. You do see some Morlocks down there, but when they see you, they kind of fade off in the darkness. They look afraid of you now that you've killed the Naga.
I would be afraid too.
Yeah, that thing was pretty tough. We got lucky with some cruds.
Did we do a search in the phone for any clues or identifications?
The fountain font?
Search the fountain? All right.
Yes.
Well, one of the heads has a demon mask on them. And also, you find in the fountain, underneath a lot of the yucks, you find some
Yums.
yums.
It's good
No
for
word, can we purchase
being,
yums?
Intimidator is probably bowling.
Yeah. Originally, he had said he wanted to do some intimidation stuff, so I didn't even train it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Let's throw it in party loot for right now. If no, oh, there we go. Thank you guys. Whoever decided to do that. That was a good find.
Is this door barred on this side?
This door is
too?
also barred on this side with an axe. It just takes an action to remove it.
Can't hear anything on the other side.
Yeah, you definitely hear some shuffling around there. Like there's a whole bunch of creatures behind there shuffling around.
I ready my axe and prepare to go into combat.
I'm
Might
gonna.
be some
Well,
undead in there.
I probably want the fireball chance. Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Oh, I am gonna cast Tailwind. I'm ready. You are. Here's my shield. All right, don't hear otherwise, so we'll move the axe and
Okay.
unbar the
Move the
door and
axe.
say, "Drop your weapons and surrender, and you should live." And Tall Dane. Doesn't look
Zombies.
like they're gonna-
Amber. But
Oops.
I no longer.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I hit the wrong button. I meant to attack.
Okay.
Put an initiative button, and I hit the hide everything button.
All good. Troop. Oh, look at them go slow.
They're zombies. What do you want?
Mm-hmm.
Combat
loot.
begins.
Okay, well, I'm gonna throw a fireball.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for damage. I love it. I always click something. Somebody said something. And the clicking changes.
So I saved, took some damage, then I'm going to raise my shield.
Well, they have an aura? Oh, they have an aura.
What do you want me
Okay, so it's late for you, but both
I don't mind. That's
you
fine.
and Meldurin are going to have to make these fortitude save that's in there.
That's not a good save.
Okay, so Meldurin, on a critical failure, you're sickened because it smells bad. And a critical failure, you also take -5 on its speed for 1 round. That's normal. Okay. Go nuts. Do your thing.
That almighty
And
dwarven
these are
howl
all
and attack.
undead warlocks.
Oh, okay. At least they're not undead dwarves, so I'm a little bit happier.
You hit on a 6.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Stan is not in the aura.
The stench
Oh,
is strong.
goody. I target it. It only will hit them. I already checked. Roll damage, and then you can make your save.
Alright, we'll take the damage.
I like how that damage works. I do some, and you take more. End turn.
Make ready. Your
Petrowiz
turn
is
comes.
within the aura, so he will have to make the fortitude save. You are fine for a minute.
Now's as good as time as any. We're gonna sing soothing songs to Fagin. Alrighty, and it should automatically do all the stuff, and then we're gonna guidance Fagin, saying, "Get those Morlocks."
It is your turn.
Zombies.
Thank you.
I only have 2 actions because zombies. Okay, I am going to use both my actions for shambling onslaught, which means the 2 people in front of me have to make reflex saves.
I'll use my guide.
Okay, critical success means you take no damage. Success means you take half damage. So here is the damage.
That Death Ward does really coming in useful.
All right. Fagin. It auto healed you 6. Look at that.
I think what happens. I don't know if we're gonna rest after this or not. I'm gonna animal untamed form into a dog. And then try and bite them.
Yummy.
And
I'm just gonna wade into action, swinging my axe and slay.
A 1. Okay.
And then he starts attacking the dead bodies.
But he's already there. Stop it. They're already dead.
I'm sick and off balance and not feeling well, and they made me mad. I went a little overboard there, guys. Sorry.
Megan, the rest of that healing should be for 18.
And can I take time to go in the corner and retch?
Yep.
It was
you give her
down
your second-
exactly 18.
Yeah, no, him healing is kind of sick.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah, no, because it's 4 times 2 times rank.
Stairs over here.
That just goes up to the roof.
Maybe you should check for traps while you're in there.
I'm just going to search the room.
None where I'm standing at.
You're searching around. You don't find anything. This is just where they kept their zombie shamblers. That
that's
one Morlock, I remember last week, she was trying to get to the door so that she could open it.
Oh, is that what she was trying to
That's
do?
what she was trying to do, but she never got there because I was rolling terrible on that time too.
Alright, and then can we do 10 minutes to patch up each other and so Fagin can refocus?
10 minutes, done.
I think we finished this place.
I'm doing a regular DC 15. Worth it.
There you go. Oh, I guarantee you.
Oh, yeah, I have a plus 13, so. I think you said that way was out?
Yeah, the Morlocks let you pass because you killed the Naga, so they are afraid of you now. So you can leave. All right.
We do so.
You leave and you can continue your journey. You guys can go ahead and do a rest, and then I also think we should this is a good time for a break. Even though it's a little
Okay.
early, it's a good time for a break.
Okay.
Hey, Darren, I found something you might be interested in.
What's that?
In PF2, in journals, compendium packs, PF2E workbench. Under the PF2E workbench macros, the bottom one, there is a build NPC spellbook journal. You select an NPC, you click that button, and it converts all their spell entries in their spell entry section into a spellbook.
PF2E workbench. Where?
Mm-hmm. PF2E workbench macros. Oh, sorry, PF2E workbench, and then PF2E workbench macros.
Oh, you mean in the companion browser, like you just said? Sorry, I was looking at the settings. So,
oh, yes, sorry.
Workbench. Adjectives? No. PF2E workbench is a folder.
Yep,
Right.
and inside there should be a / PF2E workbench macros, just like the Simon one.
Wow.
You probably see a whole lot more than I do, so.
Okay, so PF2E workbench, custom macros, you said.
Yeah.
Build NPC
Workbench
spellbook
macros.
journal. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. You select an NPC, click the button, and it would supposedly build the spellbook out based on the spells they have.
All right, so I'm going to refresh this. My computer's so sluggish right now. Heck, hitting escape is difficult. Try to refresh this fucking thing. Do it in... Nope, that won't work. Wow, I can't even escape. I can't even refresh. This is embarrassing. Is it really that bad? Is there another command somewhere that I can refresh?
F5?
There we go. F5 seems to work. Well, again, I'm not using a browser, right? So, we'll see. Yeah, it's great that all these automations are in here. Okay. We're back. You're geezing on down the road, continuing. You guys have refreshed, I'm assuming?
I have refreshed my spell list.
Yes, I was about to say this one's like fake it, but just did.
And I will move you to a different map.
When we're going, Petro is just gonna throw this holy water ghost shards in his pockets.
Okay. So you guys are traveling. Put you there. Bolin is not there. Some things.
Is that a red cat flying on a giant mosquito?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Yep.
So this is the actual cavalry. This is the mosquito that he's riding. But
Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm just going to do that.
I can select either one now, so that's good.
Yeah. This guy is also apparently flying on a thing, but he doesn't have a separate thing for whatever reason. The bloodsucker. So, not sure.
Is this our escort to get us the rest of the way?
Totally what it is. These guys are from the Queen. And I know it's unfair. You don't really get to know how the Queen thinks, but she's like, hey, so these people went into the cult to like I asked them, and that was nice. But then an earthquake happened, and it damaged some of her city. So it was probably your fault. So,
Uh-huh.
Man, my initiatives are terrible today.
You have double mine. Mine
Mighty,
down.
your turn comes.
Maldurin starts.
Just wait till you're next to them.
For some reason, in my head, I thought I had a feat that if I hit it, I could knock a flying creature down. But all right, if I'm a start and they're looking aggressive, I'm going.
Okay, it's difficult terrain going across that water. You only have a 15 move, so sure. Yeah, that's one move. So that's another move.
I'm going to. Can I delay my last action
No.
until after he goes?
Nah, that would just be unreasonable.
All right, then I'm going to. Oh, I'll take one turn to prepare my armor against a ranged attack. Or one action, and then I'm.
I don't even know what that is.
It is your turn.
He gets +1 AC to ranged attack.
Because of my fortress armor.
Okay. Apparently doesn't move on his turn. Interesting. So then he is going to ready in action. Take 2 turns to ready in action. Because what else would you do when you're too far away? This is
It is your turn.
All right, this dude, he could do stuff, right? He looks cool. Does that matter?
Yep. Absolutely.
It's worth points in my book.
Okay, he gazes at the crystal, and he does a gem gaze towards Maldurin, who has to make a will save.
I don't see it in the thing, so you just want me to do it off my character.
Nobody can see that?
I can see it.
Okay.
I could see it.
Why can't I? Game
Two
Master
souls.
self-roll.
Troll will save then, so we don't delay.
I'll roll for you, Dad. Bang.
Okay, that is a fail. So you're frightened 1. Does his bravery just mean that it doesn't work at all, or how does that work?
Yeah, bravery reduces any incoming frightened by 1.
All right. Then all his other things are really boring. Oh my god, his spells are terrible. So I'm just going to move up and then attack. Because apparently I'm not on a bird. That's what it thinks.
It's your turn.
Okay. So the Bloodseeker moves forward. The red cap. Oh, oh my god. No. Doesn't help that my mouse is fucking up. Okay. Anyway. Moves up. The readied action from the Red Cap Cavalry goes. You want me to apply the damage?
I must need to refresh. I'm not seeing anything. I don't
I'll
even
apply the
see that.
damage. You may want to refresh. And then I am going to attack with probosc, whatever it is. Okay, needle nose. Then I am going to do a leg attack. And miss. Bacon.
All right, then.
Well, I only know a few spells. And they happen to be lined up for one of them. So I will cast Fireball. And damage.
Okay.
Man, able to announce that. And then I will stride forward.
Petro.
I'm ready. We are gonna make sure to do this right. I'm gonna try to lingering composition some Dirge of Doom. It worked. It critically worked. Heck yeah. Then we are gonna stride up.
As a reminder that water is difficult terrain.
Yep. As soon as I start going back. 10 and 10 and 20. I'm assuming it's not so deep that I can't stand in it, right?
Correct.
Yay!
All right, he's within 30 feet. And my friend Petro does magical music, so make a will save.
Roaring applause to whom?
Sorry, Britain.
Okay. Looks like a fail to me. So, I already put the frightened on, so that's cool. Or did it? No. What's supposed to happen? It's supposed to be slow.
He gets slowed 1, and that slowed action is his clapping, which provokes attacks of opportunity. I have 1 action left. I will just... no, I'm going to shield from where I am. I tap my staff on the ground. Ping! Enter.
You are next.
I'll start my attack with Gretlin. Follow up with a Shattered Defense.
It is your turn.
Grunta
Okay.
is very dodgy. Damn.
Cavalry. I'm going to attack with scythe. And hit. No, he doesn't have anything exciting. Okay. So I will just attack again. Nope, wrong button. Attack again. I don't see how we could do a boot attack from the air.
It is your turn.
Cretin. It makes a manipulate action as it claps its hands, which provokes from Maldurin.
I'll take that provocation.
Okay. I am then going to... I'm going to move in the water. What's my move at? Okay, I can move to there. You've already used your reactive strike. I'm just going to say yes so it doesn't pop up again. And then I'm going with my last action attack with a claw. I missed.
It's your turn.
Okay, the Bloodseeker is going to attack first with its nose. It hits. It is then going to use its blood drain. So it does instantly more damage to you. And it has 7 temporary hit points now. Okay, I'll do it here. And then you are also drained 1. And then it is actually going to fly away after it took a sip. Flight is... it is now blood crazed, right? Yeah, it's now blood crazed. Its flight is 40, so it's going to move to here. While it flies, the red cap cavalry can use a reaction to do a flyby swing.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Once he gets closer to you, yes. The attack, this attack will happen first on Maldurin, and then you will get an attack of opportunity on whichever one you want.
Not let me take the damage.
Why
That
don't you
attack
take
was
the
on
damage?
Maldurin.
Oh, Maldurin, sorry. Just regular unarmed attack.
Yeah, it's a hit. And that's its turn.
I'm gonna do a 3rd level blazing bolt. Three actions, so 1 on each.
Okay.
First, I go for growling. I'm gonna use my hero point. Damn. All right, then I'll go go for the bird. Okay. And then the cavalry. Well, that was terrific.
That was great.
I'm done.
3 actions, spell slot, and a hero point. Nothing to show.
My buddy
Meanwhile,
looks
Petro
great.
is feeling the nice river stones in his toes.
They're actually very soothing. Dirge is going on for free. We're going to cast a big fat soothe on our buddy Maldiran. Good roll.
That was a pretty good roll.
And see, it's been more than an hour. And we're doing the next one up, so we are gonna yell, "Get him, Maldiran!" and guidance him.
I maintain my spell. I'm Bretlin. And then past that, I can see this corner, which means I get those 2 targets.
Okay.
And it is a basic save. And if they critically fail, it makes a difference, but that's the only thing.
You are next.
All right, I just need to be reminded: is a change grip a free action or is that an action?
Depending.
One
If you're
act.
releasing, it's free. If you're adding, it's not.
All right, I'm going to release a hand from my axe for a free act. Then I'm going to swipe my brow for the lay on hands. That was my first action. My second action will be to draw my shield. And the third action will use the guidance and hopefully split this little dude's head in half.
Miss.
It is your turn.
All right. Cavalry is going to attack. Ooh, big hit. Ooh, I love hitting on the third attack.
It is your turn.
Gretlin claps his hands, which provokes an attack of opportunity from Mildurin. I'll do this so it triggers. There we go. You're not going to use it? Okay.
No, I was using it. I was just. It takes me like 4 clicks to get.
Okay. Is then going to move to here. You've already used your thing, so I'll just click yes so it doesn't come up again. Oh yeah, there's a stone curse I completely forgot about. Well, now I'll remember. It's like, it's got to do something better than this. He does. Here's a fort save. Or I'll click it again. Fort save. There's a stone curse on this clause. I knew there was got to be something. Success. You're fine for now.
It's your turn.
Okay. The Bloodseeker's turn. Bloodseeker will attack with its knobby nose. He will miss. He will fly away, which provokes from Fagin.
All right, I'll take it. So I'm struggling to stay alive here.
Okay. While it flies away, the red cap can use his reaction to fly by swing. There we go. Blood everywhere.
It is your
Dying
turn.
too.
It's your
And I
turn.
don't even have an action to go and dip my cap in that because I'm flying away.
Yelling at his bug, go back, go back! He's bleeding out!
And I still have an action left from my little flyer. So I'm going to attack with a leg. And miss.
Alrighty, we are gonna throw another big boy soothe out there, but this time on our boy Fagin.
That's a pretty
Still
big roll.
Wow.
And
Thank you.
you have so much HP. Oh my god. We're gonna do some awesome action compression. So 10. We're gonna go to here. So you can't be flanked, and battle medicine you at the high DC. Worth it.
All right, I'm going to maintain. I am going to step. And I'm going to cast. And that's all I can do because I'm in a bad spot.
You are next.
All right, I'm going to sheath my axe and take up the flanking position behind Gretlin and punch him with my gauntlet.
Do you have enough move? It is difficult terrain in that water. I believe you only move at 15. It'll take you 2 actions, I think, to get to the flanking spot. Only 1 action to get there.
All right, we'll do the 1 action to get here.
Okay.
I've already sheathed my war axe. I still have my shield. Have I used 1 or 2 actions so far?
You can change your weapon with 1 action. Stepping there takes another action.
All right, I'm going to strike him with my gauntlet.
It's your
And
turn.
took nothing from that.
No damage.
He takes no slicing, no bullet. Oh, Lord, I don't know what to do with this guy.
Okay, my
He's
cavalry
resistant physical.
is unfortunately I'm too far away to be able to do anything. So he'll just have to ready an action.
It is your turn.
Gretlin claps his hands. I will do this so it triggers your pop-ups there.
Come on, boys.
I'm gonna not use my action this way. I take that back. I would. I'll punch him.
So I will do it again. So you guys can click the damn button that's in chat if you're going to use it. Thank you. Okay, so Meldurin hit. And Fagin hit. Look at that, no damage. I'm going to show Fagin my gem. See, isn't it pretty? Look at it. It's awesome. And which you mean is a will save for Fagin. You failed. You are frightened 1. Because you're staying on the ground and you're frightened and prone. And then, of course, you have to worry about the stone curse. So here's the fort save. It's a fail. You are permanently slowed 1 as your flesh stiffens like stone. So I'll post this here, what exactly it does. So if you're reduced to 0 hit points from the claw attack and failure saving throw, you're going to be petrified. So that's fun.
You are next.
Fagin. Fagin only has 2 actions because his flesh is turning to stone, which should really give you better armor class. But, you know.
And you're on the ground.
And you're prone.
This sucks. I'll get up. Punch him doesn't do anything. I'll raise my shield.
It is your turn.
Alright, it's my bloodsucker's turn. Well, I am going to move to here. My little dude. Right. Okay. God damn it. Okay, let's try this again. He goes there. This guy goes to here. He uses his readied action to attack the mouse.
The brat. Okay, me.
I rolled a 1.
Thank you so much.
The Bloodseeker is going to try to stick his nose in you. Which he does.
I am going to use my shield block and not take any damage from that.
Okay. I guess... I don't know what the rules are, but I'm going to say he can't drain your blood if no damage went through. I know the rules probably say otherwise, but to me it makes sense that if the nose didn't go in, the blood doesn't come out. So then I am just going to hit you with my leg instead. No, I'm not. There was a lot of misses there. You were very lucky.
Yep. Don't worry, I'll just tank this by myself.
Well, your current tank is almost dead.
I know. We've got problems. I'm well aware.
That guy seems to just not give a shit about physical damage. Let's try some magic. I should really take something a bit more offensive. You know what? This is good and offensive. They use sound waves to break up gallstones, so you know, It thematically fits. Rude. Really rude. Well, we are gonna guidance Fagin.
Stan, you got a plan?
I don't have a good action. So I'm going to maintain on him.
Okay.
And, well, let's pump out some... I'm going to lightning bolt the two below me.
Okay.
Let's see. This. Target? Got them. Roll damage.
God, my mouse is screwing up. Okay. Critical success on the cavalry.
Ah.
Okay,
But he's going
so
to
with
fall
that
down.
guy dying, I'm going to double check see if he has any loot first. He doesn't. I'm going to get rid of him because it's just easier.
Yep.
This guy, which I'll put back in the square now, he has to make a reflex save. What level are we at? What level are you guys?
6. Level 6.
6. So let me check the reflex save for the level, because that's really close. 23. I failed by 1. So then
Yay!
he is prone on the ground.
And then he can take no damage because he critically succeeded. And I will end my turn.
Make ready.
He
Your
only
turn
fell foot,
comes.
so he does take damage, but he is prone.
No, that's fine. He is harder to hit me or spends an action to stand up. I'm great with this result.
Sky Thunder.
Right,
Maldurin keeps trying different weapons.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't, but I don't know any better. So, and this Sky Sunder is a nice magical relic that we picked up. So we'll see if this will do any damage to him.
That's a miss.
Unbelievable. All right, I'm going to raise a shield. I'm not sure what button to do that would be. And then I'm going to step.
No, that's 3. That's 4 actions. You cannot do that. You took out your weapon. Action 1. You attacked. Action 2. You put up a shield. Action 3.
Oh.
And I don't see you raising the shield yet. So, unless you're stepping instead of raising the shield.
Yes.
It's your turn.
All right. Duder is going to stand up. He mad. You killed his mount.
Yes.
I am going to hit you with my scythe.
Yep.
Don't give you the boot.
Time. Ah! You missed.
Oh, I missed.
It is your turn.
I clap my hands. I'm going to move my dude back and forth so it triggers your guys' thing on the chat there. Come on, back and forth. There we go. So it triggers your little pop-ups. Please, I recommend you using.
Look, now you attack at your full map. And get flank.
I see a hit. No damage. No, feel great.
You've got at least DC 10, or at least 10 damage reduction.
I'm going to move to there.
I hate him.
What?
Ha 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 ha!
Because of the frightened.
Thank you, whoever put frightened on him.
That's the Dirge of Doom. Pagan, you only have 2 actions because you were slowed.
I'm gonna do a second level sudden bolt on him.
Sudden bolts do too much damage.
See if he was a lightning. So, at least hurt. And that's it.
Pretty. First thing we're gonna. Oh no, Dirge is done. That's okay. First thing we're gonna do is biting words. Sustain. That's just me. We are gonna move into the flank for futures for our friend.
It's difficult frame. I'm sure you had 25 move, right?
Yep, I have 25.
Okay.
I deliberately took fleet. And then for the last one, we are gonna. I'm expecting this fight to go on for a minute, so we're gonna do another lingering dirge. Let's go. Good rolls. I will take a regular success.
I maintain. I pull from my, not pouch, but jacket, for lack of a better term, because it's on my body, and I drink this.
Aw.
And,
Alright, so you're invisible, but you're not undetected because they saw you.
Yeah, I'm
drink it.
concealed.
Well,
Yeah.
you're more than concealed. You're invisible.
Oh, okay.
But they saw you
And
drink
that
it,
is-
so you're not undetected.
Yeah.
Make
Correct,
ready.
yes.
Your turn comes.
Golarion is just not happy. He's confused. So he's going to sling his shield back up over his shoulder.
Man, you just like
And
change
she-
weapons every turn. This is great.
Yeah, and sheath his dagger.
Oh, okay.
He's
That's
gonna-
2 actions.
That's 2 actions.
What? You sheath
Yeah.
your shield. 1 action. You sheath your dagger. 2 actions. However, pulling out a weapon while sheathing your dagger is counted as that 1 action.
Yeah, and you can just drop the shield if you don't want to spend the action.
Can you? I thought they were strapped. I thought you couldn't.
Oh yeah, let me check what kind of shield.
All right. Well, if I had 15
Yeah, you're right.
actions, I'd be able to do what I wanted, damn it.
Yep.
But since I don't, I am going to then. I want to get into position, so that's going to be at least 1 action because it's difficult terrain.
Yep.
And then I guess I need to. I want a grappling. So I need to sheath my dagger to
You
grappling.
need
or
a
can I
hand
grab-
free. You need 1 hand free to attempt to grapple him.
All right,
Yeah.
then I will sheath my dagger. And then for my final action, I'll attempt to grapple.
Okay. Please make sure you target him before you do your grab action. Need a hand or what's going on?
I got him targeted, then I went to grapple, but nothing happened when I clicked on it in the.
And you
Pop.
clicked on what? Okay, try this. Hover your mouse over the Malduran icon on the battlefield. To the right, a pop-up will happen with a whole bunch of different things. Move your mouse over to the hand, which is skills. When you click on the hand, Another menu will happen on the right. There will be it's an alphabetical order for skill, and there'll be athletics and grapple with your map. So there you go. You have successfully grappled him.
Yeah, the key for me was to click on the word normal and not the word grapple.
And Entrin?
It's your turn.
I think I'm going to fly to here.
Walk, but yeah.
Walk. Yes, sorry. Considering everyone already gets to use all the actions before, so... Oh, there we go. Just like the government, they're putting severe cuts in the arts.
Oof.
Oh, man. Ow.
And then boot to the head. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, it was good knowing you,
Into the
gang.
hall.
Yeah, I'm just. So the composition lasts, and it's talking about modifying the effect, so I don't think I have to be conscious for dirge to still be going.
I have a reaction on that. Can I use my reaction?
I don't know, can you? I don't
Yes,
know what
you can,
reaction
actually.
you're using. I don't know the rules of it.
I know that one.
Check.
He can take the damage instead.
Well,
Okay.
you reduce it by 9, so I'll take 9 less than you take 9.
Okay, I'll let you guys figure out the damage on your own.
All right, so I need to take 9 damage, correct?
Yes. That
That
left
means you
you
should
alive.
not be prone, right? Petro
Yes,
should not be
I
prone?
have. Yep, I fixed it. I should also not be wounded.
You should not be wounded, correct. Everything's good?
Yes, I adjusted my damage from 77
Perfect.
to 68.
This dude... did I not hit the next turn? No,
It's
because my
your
mouse
turn.
isn't working. This dude claps his hands. As a reminder, Muldurin has already used his reaction, unless he has some sort of secondary reaction for attacks of opportunity, which fighters sometimes do.
You used your reaction correctly.
Yep, not yet. I'm done.
Then Fagin should have one that he can lay the beat down if he wishes.
Yeah. Oh, for a crit, I guess. Makes funny.
Okay. He's going to show Petra his nice little stone. Look at my rock. Isn't it neat? Don't you think my collection's complete? Here's your will save. Success! Then
Looks
he's
like
gonna
a
use
common river rock. Yeah, it's
only a hit. That makes me sad.
The good news is you're not wounded too.
And well, you do still have to make the fortitude save after you've give yourself the injury here, so you still have a fortitude save to do.
No.
Ooh, critical fail. Oh, come on. Not instant petrification?
Nope.
Just fail.
Just a fail, which means you are permanently slowed 1 and turning to stone. Things look good for the bad guys. Fagin.
I don't know if it helps to bring you back up or not. The bird goes before you.
Yeah.
I can get a lay hands on him, but
Well, if you can lay on hands on him and I can heal him. My fear is we heal him just enough for the bird to kill him again.
Yeah.
well, then I can concentrate on the bird. I can do a 1 action, move over, and then try to slay the bird with 1 hit. Or the blood-sucking mosquito or whatever the hell.
Well, the bird's actually dead.
Yeah, I
The
killed the
mosquito's
bird.
dead.
It's the red cap.
It's just the red
The
cap.
red cap. Yeah. No, I'll just go on this guy. Just try to take him out.
Sudden
Please
bolt.
kill that thing, 'cause I can't hurt it.
You said-
Crappy roll. Need a failed save. No. That's it for me.
Well, hope this thing has a one. I maintain he can keep clapping. Even if they can't hurt him, he's got one less action. 2, I'm casting a spell at the red cap.
Okay.
The will
Paralyze.
save.
Okay, well, I'll add into the target here.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay, I have a target. I rolled a 3 and succeeded.
And succeeded.
Yes.
You are stunned 1.
Oh, that's not very exciting.
End
You
turn.
are next.
Wait, shoot, I got a combo. Mercy, lay on hands combo. Is this a good time to do that, or is this just a straight lay on hands?
Don't need to do the mercy because I don't think you can prevent the paralyze because it's a curse unless yours allows you to help against curses. Otherwise, I lay on hands to bring up our friend.
Oh, wait, didn't I claw you to go down and you failed the save? Doesn't that mean you were actually petrified? Am I got that wrong? If a creature reduces 0 hit points from this strike and it fails the saving throw against the stone curse, it is petrified. Bunk.
Never mind.
Yeah.
If you spend 8 hours in direct sunlight, you can attempt a new saving throw.
Excellent in this campaign.
So no, I'm good. Just leave me.
Yeah.
Good
Focus
news.
Dealing damage.
I don't believe you're bleeding when you're petrified, are you?
Nope.
Nope.
Because you're stone.
That's right.
And I don't have any of those, and I have a hero point. So
you can actually remove your dying because technically you're not bleeding.
All right, so I'm not laying on hands. I'm just taking the action to step, then an action to draw my weapon, and then striking the proboscis guy, correct?
Okay. That's the right number of actions.
yeah.
Critical
Why can't you
hit.
do that against the other one.
Do
Lots
not
of damage.
I am the OP.
It is your turn.
Oh, look at that heal. Oh, that's a shame.
damage.
It only has 2 actions because it was stunned. So I'm going to move to here, which provokes from Eldurin, if he's quick enough to click yes. Excellent.
You know, I gotta apologize. I did watch this on YouTube, and it is so boring to watch me take 20 minutes to make a turn. I wish that my mouse worked better.
Lay on the hurt. Only a hit.
Make ready. Your turn.
Petro, I don't
comes.
believe you can do a damn thing when you're petrified.
Nope.
It is your turn.
In fact,
I'd leave me in.
I
just
should
so that,
probably
Dirge-
remove you from combat.
I would leave me in until Dirge is done, so that it calculates correctly.
Ah, okay, yeah, you're right. All right, I'm going to clap my hands. Now, Maldurin has already used his reaction, but Fagin has not. Eight points. Oh, no, nothing. You know, Gretland knows that this dwarf is brave. He's not even going to show him that crystal. He's just going to lay the smack down. What? That's not a smackdown. Try again. This is ridiculous.
I'm very sorry. I just realized I did do a hostile action by casting a spell, so invisibility potion does go away.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, I was just looking that up in between turns.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry.
I didn't know that. I thought Pathfinder invisibility worked differently than D&D, so.
All right, I'm going to turn into a canine to try and at least get some more damage. That's all I got left. That's my 2 actions.
All right, clap for me. Clap for me. It'd be nice if that would have hit.
I'm sure it would have.
It will be your turn next.
That would be me. I am going to take my frustrations out on the Red Cap Cavalry.
Can you hit Breton instead?
I've not done a single point of damage to him, and this Red Cap Cavalry has almost killed just about everybody.
All right, fair enough.
Hits. Isn't it nice when all the damage goes through?
Yeah, he's effectively only done 5 points of damage because that heal 10 is a killer. But yes, hitting and dealing damage is good.
It is your turn.
Oh, look at that
My
heal.
guys
Here
have
it
been
comes.
below average tonight.
Oh, yeah, it feels good. Okay, now flanked. Everything feels good. Big number.
I think we're done, aren't we?
Oh, he's got 2 hit points left. Boot. Boot again.
Make
Where's
ready.
that poisoner?
Your
We'll be
turn
so
comes.
indebted.
It is your turn.
All right, so if I hit Maldurin and he fails the saving throw, he will be petrified.
So you have to clap or whatever?
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Sorry, I forgot. I won't count that. I will delete it. I clap. I believe both Maldurin and Fagin can use a reaction to attack it.
If I can hit, it might be able to do damage.
I'll try to hit him on the reaction.
No.
He's got at least 10. We know that much. Which sounds like stone skin.
Yeah, but if it was stone skin, it'd be being reduced. Like the duration.
Yep, it's 10.
All
That's
right.
good to know.
Now I'll redo my attack. Come on.
By 1.
Because of the frighten that statue over there is causing.
Listen,
Yep.
I've seen some scary statues.
There we go.
Ah,
I'd like to point out I'm giving Meldur a hero point as he gets his crit. Okay, so, and then I will, once the computer catches up, I will post the fortitude save for the stone curse.
I don't know what to do other than run.
As failed, you are petrified.
Can I use the I know I'm already dead, but can I use 1 hero point on that?
Yeah, go ahead, use a hero point to reroll.
all right.
As failed, you are petrified.
Alright. Ah, it's a stone cold way to die.
Doesn't mean, though, that you are no longer dying, so that's good news. I'll remove the dying from you in a moment here.
Stan, I think we should run.
I wouldn't hold it against you. This is as bad as the crap situation.
I don't see any way we prevail. I can't damage it enough.
If you can do a little bit of damage, I'll throw my last biggish spell at him and hope. But it will also mean dropping his I'm clapping. So maybe make your strong attack and then run for 2 actions.
He only has 2 actions.
Make your strong attack and run for 1 action.
Yeah, well, I can't do both. Because I only have the 2 anyway. Stepping doesn't help. Yeah, I'll just attack.
Maybe you'll get a crit.
Maybe. Or at least
That's
big
a
enough
hit.
number to do more than 10.
Hey, that's more than 10.
Fair.
Use your action. Run. Run. You've done what you could.
Yeah.
This is going to hurt.
What am I at? I'm in canine form. My speed's 40. I run 40 feet. Whichever way.
Remember,
Difficult
water
terrain
is
going
difficult
through the
terrain.
water.
Which way did we come?
South.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the south. I'm going to say he came from over here.
You are next.
Well, I don't know if this will work. I am not maintaining my spell.
Excellent.
I am casting my last 3rd rank. I am putting 6 missiles into this guy and hoping that's enough.
24
Pew, 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 pew,
damage
pew, pew.
is exactly what his hit points were.
Oh God!
Yeah, well, I've got good news. Fagin, you should be able to get away. Me, I'm in big trouble.
It is your turn.
But he's got to go across the river.
That's true. If only red caps were slow.
Yep.
You know red cap speed's like 50, right?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, it's like 50. So he goes over here. Just when the player's hopes were up, the
I'm
DM
hoping
rolls a
that-
20.
That my friend Meldurin gets away. And last action to take me out.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. You missed.
All right. Petro's dirge is still up, eh? Wow, okay. I'm going to
It
remove
should be
Meldurin
falling
from initiative because I don't think... is it still up? It is. Okay, I'm going to remove Meldurin from initiative, though, because there's nothing he can do. So before you hit... There we go. I'll remove the participant.
And then it's off now, so after I end, you can remove me.
Okay.
Run, Fagin! Run!
Oh, come on. He's got it. He's got this. Now that the guy is... who, wasn't taking any damage from him is gone, this is a sure win.
Yeah, I would stay canine form, move 40 feet, so 120 feet furthest away I can.
Oh, you are leaving. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
Leave.
Really?
I have a hero point. I might survive.
The red
Oh,
cap won't murder you and
I-
put his cap in your blood.
Yeah. Of course he wouldn't. Why would
Right.
he do that?
If you go down, you're dead. There's no
Yeah,
coming
well-
back. So
Yep.
Fagin may have a chance to survive and save you, or he may run and you will die.
Well, what's the red cap going to do with the bodies and that? Like,
With the stone statues? I don't know. It's up to whatever the queen told them.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
hold them off.
Clearly, she
Run!
sent someone to capture you guys, because if you're stone, you're easy to move. But the stone guy is gone, and the red cap loves blood.
Yep.
I'll move.
I'm sure you have enough move to flank, don't you?
Well, Petros. Yeah. Yeah, I'll move there and I'll take a bite and we'll see what happens.
A 4.
You are next.
All right. I'm draining bonded item. So I can cast a spell that I believe it's any spell. I gotta check to make sure. You can cast one spell you put in or cast without spending. You must still cast a spell, yep. So let's see what this does. Yes. Multi.
Oh, magic
Hey.
missile, or whatever you want to call
When
it.
in doubt, make sure you do some damage.
Yep, it's such a good spell.
Not even scratched him. That's awesome.
It is your turn.
It's a quarter or a little
Okay.
less.
I don't
Fuck
like
it.
being in
That
flank.
heal.
Don't like being in flank, but the best way to stop a flank is to murder somebody.
Yeah.
That does sound like a red cap monster.
Oh, hey, I can be dying too. Excellent.
Yeah, see, I don't. It crits and kills all. So.
Yeah.
It is your turn. It's your turn.
You can tell Eric it was his fault that you guys had TPK.
There's no way I can kill it. I'm running. Did I get skipped over?
Oh, why? He
No,
only had
still
one
his
turn.
turn.
He still has 2 more turns left.
Two
Oh,
more actions, yeah.
okay.
It was only one
I
turn
don't-
to knock Stan out, or one action to knock Stan out.
Yep. That's why I was like, run. Because that's the only way any of us are going to survive.
That's why, yeah.
Yeah, you're the only one even close to fast enough.
All right, I run
All
100
right,
feet.
so they're telling you to run. Red caps have a 50 move.
You're not. They can outrun you.
You are also
Which
slow.
means, yeah.
Okay, then I just stand here and let it kill me. I don't.
Well, I'm just trying to, give you enough information to make the most educated decision.
Don't suppose you have a form that can fly, do you?
No, not at this level. I'll drop the canine form. And I need the temporary hit points. So I'll go into. Which had some special attacks yet. Can I undo that? Can I just stay in canine form?
Sure.
Well, can I grapple in canine form?
I don't know.
I don't think the rules are clear. I don't know if you count as having a free hander.
I would believe you could grapple in canine form. I don't reason why you can't I mean, dogs do that. Police dogs do that all the time.
Or trip, I guess, particularly.
Dogs can also trip. I trip over mine constantly.
I was going to say, yeah, anyone who's ever owned a dog.
All right. I'm going to try to trip it.
Success.
Prone. Now I'll try to bite it. That was the only hope, was 2 hits.
You are next.
Does Stan live or die?
Penalty failures, which would be dying. I'm spending all my hero points. I am stabilized.
Okay. You were stabilized.
And you take me out of initiative.
It's your turn.
Well, technically, Fagin could still heal you, right?
I guess that's true.
So I am just going to remove your dying conditions. Once the computer catches up here. Because you've used all your hero points. Do not be dead.
Yep. I don't like that condition. Oops. Oh, there we go.
Okay. So finished all that stuff. Alright, the red cap is going to stand up.
That provokes if you have attacks of opportunity.
It does.
Yeah. I can't get. I mean, it's 10 healing.
I know.
He is then going to attack with his scythe. Only a hit.
And that's that.
What?
Oh, sorry. I thought he was down. I can't see his hit points. Oh, he's got lots.
Just a hit.
It's going to be, though. I mean, you got some way of killing it if I bring you back?
I have a magic missile, level 1. That's it. I don't have anything else that's going to be helpful. I sort of shot all the shots that I could shoot.
I'll try needle darts. I know.
You have any cold iron on you?
Yeah.
Oh, you do.
The dice gods are
It's
hating
your
you
turn.
guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The dice say no. The dice say no.
All right. Now, where is my guy? It was that guy. I don't know if you remember this guy. That's not what I wanted.
Poisoner. Poisoner.
Hey, maybe he's the flying red cap that we helped get a new hat. And it was
Oh,
a cool
Mr.
hat.
Mr. Blue Cap.
Yeah.
Why is he not in there? Okay, that's weird. Let me find it this way then. Oh, I was spelling it wrong? No. Okay, so he should be coming up there. All right, let me go back.
It will be your turn. It is your turn.
Do you guys remember this guy?
The Poisoner.
Right. You shared our camp once.
That's correct.
And was confused that we weren't trying to kill him.
That's correct.
We
So
gave
he's
him
been
food. That was
following
poisoned.
you. I've actually made you guys roll. I don't know if you remember, but I did make you guys roll perception checks previously. Let's see if you notice him following you.
No, we don't see anything.
We don't see exactly is what happened. And he is doing a he is actually gonna. This is part of his shadow leap. I'm actually gonna move, stand out of the way, because technically he can move right where you were.
Yep.
To shadow leap. Oh, he thinks that you're an enemy. So let's fix that, shall we? He is a party member now. And with that, he can do part of his strike. But that was all three of his actions.
It is your turn.
I mean, you may think this is Deus Ex Machina, but you could have attacked that guy when you went to the camp.
Yeah.
You could have been mean to
You
him.
were nice, and it might have actually helped us.
So he was heading in the same direction you guys are. Because you were nice, he was following, at a safe distance. I mean, it took him a little long to get here, but he didn't want to, show up if you guys didn't need him.
Hey,
I think
the
we needed
safest way to move through the Darklands is to move behind other people.
And he gets killed in the first round.
Oh,
We're
oh
dead.
shit. No, I'm so glad we didn't fight him. Look at that.
Yeah, I know. Like, he's a tough fight all on his own.
Make ready.
All
Your
right.
turn comes.
We all agree, whatever he needs, we got him.
I am going to cast
Heals hard.
2-action heal on Stone.
Oh no. I have no hero points, though.
All right, I'll remove your defeated condition.
I'll apply healing.
Now, technically, you can be in any square, like starting where that assassin is, right? Because
Done.
you would have been shunted to.
Yep.
It is your turn.
He looks down at Sten's crawling out from underneath his legs.
Don't mind me. Just passing by.
Okay, so what else does he have? We can do that, eh? He is going to first do that.
Oh, I like the sound of that. $44 points.
And then
Nice.
he can do the Umbrella Veil. So this guy has to make a will save. And fail and be blinded. And then he's going to hit him again.
Yeah, I'm certainly glad we chose what we chose.
This would have been like the perfect fight for Bolin with the resistances and.
Yeah, Bolin would have walked
Yeah.
through that.
Let him know. Sorry I couldn't come sooner. I was a little bit farther behind before I heard the battle. I saw that you were
coming.
quite injured. I do apologize for my slowness.
You arrived. Thank you. I don't think I would have been alive if you hadn't shown up.
I don't think there's anything I could do with your statue friends other than carry them. Maybe somebody in the city can help?
That is hopefully that there is someone that can help us there.
And looting the bodies. This is Gretlin's crystals, by the way. I don't believe the red cap has much. No, well, you might get
Nothing that made me interested. Is the gemstone actually the flesh gem?
Well, there's 3 flesh gems.
Oh, okay.
And if you look at the flesh gem, you can actually, can't you? I thought you could.
I'm reading what they do. Lagmites activate once per day. You're standing on the ground. Burst of high. Nope, there's nothing about undoing people.
Undoing it. Yeah, I didn't think so. All right, go ahead and grab those things. As a reminder, that slow 1 on Fagin is permanent until it removed.
Remove the curse.
Remove the curse or remove the stand in sunlight kind of thing.
Do you know remove curse then?
I'm sorry, I don't cast that spell.
Okay. You've taken the item? Okay.
Perhaps buy a scroll for you to use. Oh no, it's not arcane.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
So what was this guy's name again? Got a name. Gendel. So Genda will help you take to the crossroads. And at that point, you guys are going to have to, you two of you will have to make a decision of heading towards Highhelm
Highhelm or heading towards Highhelm.
Yeah, exactly. Highhelm or Highhelm, right?
Yeah.
Those are our options. Highhelm. Yep.
Okay, so you guys can get to Highhelm. Once you're at Highhelm, you can. Where's my maps? Once at Highhelm, you can get your slow taken off, your petrification taken off, all of that, because you'll obviously talk to Bolgra Veldau, who's the person, the head of the family clan. Now they can get you to, so you guys can remove all those conditions. She can get someone to decipher the map if that's what you want, but she is really interested in this Duergar Narsagus. So she urges you to travel to Hagagraph and learn more about this sorcerer and whatever
Once
incident
we're patched
plot
up,
this provides.
happily.
Yeah, so I'm good. I mean, go ahead and do all the things you need to do. In fact, if there's anything you want to sell, I will place a sell box. However, your friend, the assassin, he was heading to Hagagraph, so he left you on the crossroads.
We thank him, though.
Right. I just need some clarification. Am I recovered and take all my things off, or have we not done that?
Recover, take all your things off.
Thank you so much.
We wake up and just very confused and ask you all what happened.
That was amazing. I have no idea what happened. I fell unconscious after taking out that stupid crystal man.
The guy who we thought was going to poison us has been tracking us and helped.
Let's get some money. Was there a reason why we were keeping those garnets?
No?
Well, just think it had been a while since we've been back in town.
Those flesh gems look cool, but
One moment.
So you do get the map deciphered. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot to tell you other than you know the path that the worm took, because following the path is actually the next book.
Okay.
So they're totally railroading you to go to the Duergar city.
Hey, while we're here, can I get rid of a lunch pail, a spoon,
Oh
a
yeah, you can get rid
hammer?
of those curses now.
does anyone want one of these flesh gems?
Not I. I don't like modifying my body. Do.
It's cool, but I don't think they're good enough. I'm gonna throw them in if you want them, take them. I took the +1 striking rapier because I'm gonna get those ruins transferred to my gun.
I'm just testing something real quick.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally going to refresh while you guys are doing this because, man, even the dice rolls were so slow. Wow. So MCDM already has a VTT for their new game.
Oh, they do, eh?
Yep.
Wow.
You can't access it because you're not, part of the testing, right? But yeah, they already have a VTT, and they're already made. They've already programmed the what currently is what their rules are.
Wow. That's pretty quick.
Who?
MCDM, Matt Colville's game system, which I'm not really interested in, but I still keep an eye on it, right? Because it's a major player. I mean, Matt Colville, his stuff is so good.
Yeah, it is.
But I keep an eye on his system, and now his damage system has changed. Because before, you never rolled a hit for his, and you still don't. You just roll 2d6 for damage adjusted by whatever. But he thought that was kind of boring. Like, people weren't happy that a kobold was doing the same die roll as the barbarian. And it was 2d6 modified by whatever modification, but it still felt the same. So now everything has a short table, not like Rune Master, very short table, or Roll Master. Was it Roll Master?
Roll Master. They had 8,000 tables.
Yeah. So everything has a table, and it's always the same: 2 to 6, 7 to 9, 10 plus.
Okay.
And although 3 of those things will do X amount of effects and/or damage. So there's 3 degrees of success, I guess you want to call it.
Okay.
So, and now, so every sword, weapon, spell, whatever, has a little mini table of a three spot mini table, which I think is better than what they had. I mean, I'm still not a giant fan of what they're doing, to be honest. I guess I feel that there's D&D and there's Pathfinder. Why do you need anywhere else? But you have your rule light system and your rule heavy system. Why do you need more? I mean, I understand why they did it because of the whole OGL thing, but
yeah,
it's back in the late 80s, in the early 90s, there were tons of game systems, but they were not fantasy game systems.
Yeah, they're all different.
They're trying to fill different genres, right? So having all these fantasy ones come out, it's not going to succeed. I'm sorry to say, it's not. I think they're all going to fail. I think Daggerheart's going to fail. I think MCDM's going to fail, and unfortunately, I think DC20 is going to fail. And I think it's the best one out of the 3. But it's just my opinion, so we'll see what happens. So you guys are still moving stuff. Okay, I'll wait. Yeah, it's been a long time since you guys got to sell stuff. So. But yeah, if there was more game systems coming out with different genres, maybe that would be more interesting. I don't know what genres it would be, because you got to think about all the fantasy games are coming out. I mean, the fantasy shows are all fantasy, right? Fallout's coming out, though. I would say that Fallout would come out with a really good game, but Fallout was based off of GURPS. So I'm looking forward to that show. It's probably going to be terrible.
Who's making it?
The Fallout? It's going
Amazon.
to be on Prime. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, probably gonna be that.
Well, no, well, their Prime shows are pretty good. I actually like the Lord of the Rings one. I think that's good.
I,
I
I've heard
enjoyed
good
it.
things.
You didn't like it?
I mean, I've heard good things. I just haven't watched it.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed it. I didn't care. I don't care about what color the fucking skin of the goddamn halflings or elves are. It doesn't bother me. The only thing that ever bothered me about changing the skin color was Ariel from frickin' what the hell?
Emergency alert.
Yeah, everyone's getting that, or everyone in Canada, I guess. Shut up, phone. Anyway, so I didn't like the Ariel being black thing because mermaids, red hair. It's always been I don't know. It's like making Snow White black or something. Like, why would you do that?
Her skin as black as
Again, like Aladdin, make them white. Like that would just be stupid. Anyway, other than that, as far as the Forgotten Realms or any sort of fantasy thing goes, like Aragorn, technically by J.R. Tolkien was actually dark skinned. So I mean, yeah, I don't care what color skin the freaking hobbits are. I know that's where people were all upset about, and it was good. It was. I thought the show was actually. I was expecting a dumpster fire, but from what I heard, and I actually got something I enjoyed.
It was slow, I thought. I mean, it took first couple hours. I was iffy about it, but by the end, it really came together.
Yeah,
I thought Wheel of Time was good too.
Yeah. I'm enjoying the second season of Wheel of Time better than the first, for sure. So I think, Amazon Prime doing Fallout. I mean, it might be good. I just think I looked at and you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but I looked at the poster and went, God, that's going to be campy as fuck.
I don't mind campy, but like if you're doing a TV show, camp is like 30 minutes or less episodes.
Yeah, like, okay.
Camp for an hour that's not a movie is too much.
Well, yes, like the 18 movie. I love the 18 movie. I am pissed off at the world that the 18 movie bombed. Of course it was campy. It was supposed to be campy, damn it. And I thought it was amazing, but that movie bombed. So yeah, campy in short amounts. You're right. Campy in long term, it isn't actually fun.
I
back
think
to
we're
this game.
done with the stuff.
It looks like you guys are done with the stuff, so I will start selling the stuff.
I'll be back in 1 second.
All right, so some money given. Now I will do the math for more money. Add the monies back.
Was there a level cap here for items?
I will distribute the more monies. Nope, that's not what happened. Distribute the more monies. And the monies were distributed. And I will delete the stuff out of the sell box. Shop away.
Still limited by character level, right?
What? No.
No? Okay.
Nope. The city is is up to level 12. I think it's 12. Was it 14? Am I wrong? Does it matter?
We wouldn't be able to afford 12 anyway, so now.
Okay. Yeah, good. Let's say I didn't think you could afford anything past that, but I'll check if needed. I thought it was 12. It could be 14. And it's all common items. Uncommon items could be any dwarvenite type items or firearms. 14. So I was wrong. I was sort of wrong. If you're done shopping, please move your icon to the map.
By golly, I'm rich. Oh man, there's a level 5 magic item that's just a pocket stage for performing.
What's that?
There's a magic item that just lets me carry around a stage to pull out whenever I need it.
A stage. A pocket stage.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Is it a soapbox?
I no, it's a proper like 20 foot wide, 15 foot deep, modest little stage like a traveling circus.
Darren, do you remember where you found that thing to make staffs automatically add their spells because it's now included in something? You did it in your other Pathfinder game.
Okay, let me look. Probably in either toolbox or tool belt or workbench, I bet. So let me check
Yeah.
tool belt first. Hero actions I don't use. Spell summary, that's all done. Okay, so it's probably the workbench then.
Oh, wait. I know what thing I might need to do. Give me 1 second. Rest for the night. Hit my prep.
Oh yeah, that's where it is. So what? It's not me.
Yep, it's not you.
It's in daily preparations. Wait, you're selling Sky Thunder?
No, actually, I wanted to ask you some questions about it because when I used it before, it didn't do any electricity damage. So, do I got to study this? Is there something more I got to do to figure out exactly how valuable this is?
Yeah, so relics you can't sell, but they tend to grow with you and they have a lot of rules.
Right, but right now, Maldurin used it on this thing and it didn't do any damage, it didn't do anything. And he's not very happy. He's kind
It
of
did damage.
pondering
I don't
the
quite
value of it.
understand why you meant that it didn't do damage. So +1 striking dagger. That's what it is right now. Maybe it'll change later, but right now it's a +1 striking dagger.
It didn't do damage just because that creature happened to have a lot of resistance.
Yeah.
Okay, that could be like that, but I don't. Maldurin doesn't know that. I definitely didn't know that. As I was like, what in the hell? Why can't I hit this thing?
Well,
Yeah,
you
no,
saw
that-
weapons have trouble getting through.
See, minor gifts. There's Deadly Spark, Divine Retribution, Word of Faith. Divine Retribution strikes made with Sky Sunder gain the Deadly D4 trait. We get Holy Light and Propelling Winds. You can see all that? No?
No, but I can send, if you look it up on Archives, you can see it. Yeah, but I think you have to like apply those gifts and then they gain that ability. I'm not sure how it works in Foundry. I don't think Foundry likes relics much.
And the thing is, I noticed that when I did strike and it did do damage, but it didn't go through, it didn't come across as electricity damage. It just was piercing and strength damage.
Yeah, so I think that's just because the gifts, some of them have relationships to like electrical damage, but it doesn't have like a shock through it.
Okay, I'm just because I really don't know. I'm trying to learn how to best maximize myself here. So,
I think it's just a plot item. Really.
yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
definitely not getting rid of it because it's kind of got a beautiful hilt and Maldurin loves it. So,
Alright, I don't think you can afford anything that's actually a good increase to what I'm doing. No, I can't.
Okay. So I had to read how it works because now I understand. So I will reset this correctly. See if it works. Excellent. It worked exactly as intended. All right. I'm all good.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Jake. Jake, you almost done?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just sorry. I'm good now. I was just gonna. There's nothing else really to buy that's not burning it, so I was gonna use the rest to help my dad get a elemental ruin. Just seeing what he wants.
Okay, so you guys still have to go to Haggograph because the plot hooks say you do.
All right, so that's where we're heading.
So you head back here to the crossroads and then head back towards that direction. Oh, no, that's the wrong book. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's the right one. All right. So yeah, as you guys are heading that way, ahead, the road is partially blocked by a trade caravan that has stopped in the middle of the road. A trio of pack lizards stand in the road, piled high with bags and crates, while several Zolgath drovers stand idly by. A kobold wearing well-made clothes yells angrily up at a rugged Zolgath, with a half-dozen kobold warriors adding their voices in support. The Zolgath tries to reply to the kobold, but is interrupted by their continued tirade. A lanky human leans against one of the lizards impatiently, listening to the arguments, and looks annoyed.
Could go up to the human and be like, "What's with all this ruckus?"
He says, I don't know, lizard folk talking to lizard folk. It's really quite annoying. And I mean, we just need to get to Haggograph, but the kobolds and the Zolgaths are arguing about, I don't care what. I just want to get this caravan there. There's enough stuff going on in Haggograph that we don't need to worry about whatever the hell they're worried about. But I guess they're probably going to kill each other, and whoever wins, will just go with, continue on their way.
And
By the way,
I
his name
listen
is
in on.
Chalmer. The person you talk to, the human, his name is Chalmer.
Chalmer, doing chill well.
What are the kobolds and the lizard folk saying? Or
You're
the
listening on
Zolgath.
them.
Yeah.
There is Drexaxa is the kobold, and Truxie, the pale, is the Zolgath. Truxie has a contract in the court of King Ogukan, a minor functionary who deals with external trade, and she has offered the Zolgaths their top choice in contracts if they sign up immediately on arrival. Draxaka knows of a group of kobolds living in the city who are open to business dealings with outsiders and rumored to be some of the finest in Narvoth. Narvoth, by the way, is the kingdom of the Darklands. But they'll be more eager to sell their wares if they have to sit and wonder if the caravan will show up. So I will copy paste what you learned from listening.
With all that, then Petra wants to walk up to him and just kind of, nonchalantly interrupt and be like, "So y'all are going to Hagrath?"
Yes.
Oh, great. We're trying to get there too. Can we join y'all?
That sounds like a diplomacy check.
No, we're
Can I aid him in his diplomacy check?
Sure, that is a DC 15 diplomacy to give aids.
I'm willing to be a mercenary.
That is a success.
Have some aid.
nope, not gonna let me do it that way either. We're
Just roll a diplomacy check and add +1 for circumstance. See if you get the correct DC.
Or I roll the wrong one because I'm a genius.
What's the wrong one?
He rolled
I hit
deception
perception.
instead of
Okay,
diplomacy.
roll diplomacy, please.
I saw D. I clicked that.
Okay, so you settle their agreement by listening to, Chalmers saying that there's enough for both, and you guys can travel with them to Hagrograph.
Oh, thank you.
Which also means that you guys will actually get into the city without trouble, because I don't know much about Duergar, but they love causing trouble at the gates. So you get onto the Long Walk, which is a rough tunnel that emerges into a roadway unlike any other tunnel. The cobbled road, flat and straight and a full 40 feet across, heads east and west from the intersection. The edges of the road are lined with short stone walls like those on a typical bridge over a river. The ceiling is vaulted at least 25 feet above the road level. Outside the road, the tunnel walls are rough and vary in width, sometimes opening into large caverns and sometimes right to the edge of the road wall. In certain places, the floor drops away, the road being supported on huge columns that reach down into the depths. So this is what they call the Long Walk, which you guys can head right into Hagrograph, which means you guys gain a level.
Woohoo! I like walking and gaining levels.
Walking and gaining levels. So I will switch to the landing. I will switch to a new one. Is this the right one? Yes, that is the dwarf disguising herself as a Duergar.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys can go ahead and level. Obviously, that's it for tonight. I will end the stream because no one wants to watch a plain screen, but I'll leave it up here for 15 minutes. But to let me know when you're done, put it on the board. That way, when I know you're all done leveling, I can finish it for tonight.
During the trip, can I try